Hi, first grade friends. Today we're going to read a story called Bill and Pete Go Down the Nile by Tommy DePaulo. This story takes place in Egypt. In the end, I'm going to ask you a little bit more about the story, and I want you to retell me the beginning, the middle, and the end. So listen carefully. Bill and Pete go down the Nile. Tomorrow was the first day of school, and William Everett Crocodile, who was called Bill, and his friend Pete, who was a toothbrush, we're getting ready. Don't forget your new pencil box, Bill, said Mama. And your new lunchbox, said Pete. It will be so nice to see Ms. Ibis again, Mama, said Bill. I wonder what you'll learn this year, said Mama. The next morning, after kissing Mama goodbye, Bill and Pete started out for school. It was fun to see all the other little crocodiles again. Now, class, said Ms. Ibis, we are going to start this school year by studying the history and geography of Egypt and the River Nile. Ooh, goody, cried all the children. What did you learn today, Bill? Asked Mama. We learned all about the River Nile, Mama, said Bill. It's nice to learn about your own hometown, said Mama. On Tuesday, Ms. Ibis told the class about the Sphinx. Today we learned about the Sphinx, Mama, said Bill. You mean Sphinx, Bill, said Pete. And boy, isn't it weird looking. On Wednesday, Ms. Ibis told the class all about the pharaohs, the pyramids, and the mummies. The pharaohs built the pyramids so they could be buried there with all their riches, said Ms. Ibis. When they died, they were wrapped up in long strips of cloth and called mummies. The mummy was put in a beautiful case called a sarcophagus. Can you say that with me? Sarcophagus. What did you learn today, Bill? Said Mama. Oh, Mama, we learned about the pharaohs and the pyramids, said Bill. We learned about mummies and esophaguses. You mean sarcophaguses, said Pete. How exciting, said Mama. On Thursday, Ms. Ibis told the class about the sacred eye of Isis. It is the most valuable jewel in all the world, said Ms. Ibis. Ooh, said all the little crocodiles. But she asked, there is a saying that whoever owns it has bad luck. Ooh, said all the little crocodiles. Help me here. Ooh. That is why it is kept in the Royal Museum, said Ms. Ibis. Now, how would you like to see the Sphinx, the pyramids, and the sacred eye of Isis? Oh, yes, said all the crocodiles. Well, tomorrow we are going to take a class trip down the Nile. Hooray, they all shouted. Do you have your lunchbox? Asked Mama. Yes, Mama, said Bill. Now, Bill, don't forget to brush Bill's teeth, said Mama. I won't, said Pete. Have a good time and listen to Ms. Ibis and do what she says, said Mama. Goodbye, Mama, said Bill and Pete. Bill, said Pete, look at that man in the big car with all the ladies. He must be a pharaoh, said Bill. Watch out for the bad guy, whispered an old crocodile to Bill and Pete as he swam by. Stay in line, said Ms. Ibis as the Nile Queen went by. Ooh, said all the little crocodiles. Your turn. Ooh. Here we are at the pyramid, said Ms. Ibis as the class stepped ashore. Ms. Ibis bought the tickets and they all went inside. The guide will hold a big mirror to help light up the passage so we can see, Ms. Ibis explained to the class. Now, as I told you all, the mummies and all their riches are no longer kept here. They are in the Royal Museum, which we will visit next, and where we will see the sacred Eye of Isis. Ooh, said all the little crocodiles. Ooh. The class saw mummies and sarcophaguses and the sacred Eye of Isis. There's that man again, Bill, whispered Pete. He sure looks familiar. And then they sat down to eat their lunch. Miss Ibis, may I be excused, please, said Bill. And he and Pete went inside to find a restroom to brush Bill's teeth. Aha! Look, Bill, said Pete. I thought I recognized him. The bad guy. Oh, Mr. Bad Guy, don't, cried Bill. You'll have bad luck. Be quiet, you walking suitcase, yelled the bad guy. And he looked Bill inside, and he locked Bill inside a sarcophagus. You can't do that to my friend, shouted Pete, and he flew into the restroom to get some toilet paper. Take that, said Pete, and he flew around and around, and presto, the bad guy was a mummy. Then Pete untied a guard who let Bill out of the sarcophagus. Where have you been, William Everett asked Ms. Ibis. Why, these two fine fellows saved the sacred Eye of Isis from falling into the evil hands, said the head of the museum. The bad guy is being taken to Cairo and put in jail. And as a reward, we're going to send you all home on the Nile Queen. Ooh, said all the little crocodiles. Your turn. Ooh. And so, Mama, that's what happened on our first class trip, said Bill. My goodness, said Mama, what an adventure. And Ms. Ibis was right, said Bill. The sacred Eye of Isis does bring bad luck, especially to bad guys, said Pete. I hope you enjoyed the story, and now it's your turn to tell the beginning, the middle, and the end.